Hello there, welcome back. I am the Abyssal Drink, and today's episode of Into the Abyss, Disco Elysium, episode 5, we're going to be going into the Dock Workers Union. We're already in the Dock Workers place, so let's go see what we can do. Ooh, bubbles. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this? Well, the lieutenant looks at you and the bottles. Yes. I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Looks like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced it was me. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. This is kind of sad. This is kind of fucked up. Yes, Lieutenant agrees. This scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on. He turns to leave. Okay? Well, come on, let me talk to it. Seems I can access this thing. This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads Rene Arnaud. Kim, I'm gonna take a quick look inside. If you must. Lieutenant looks around. But please hurry. We're pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized with a framed photograph on the table. Yeah, let's take the picture. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera. Why did you take that photo? Why did you take that? Lieutenant asked, glancing at the photo. Something about this man piques my interest. I think this can be a side thing. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim. Nah, this could be a side thing. Fine, he doubts. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here. Okay, let's get on running. Down the step, up. All around you, great machines and quiescents. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. It was snowing for a good few minutes. Hey, here's the thing. A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked with Allumeur and Etindre are faded with use. It seems to control a large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Allumeur on, Etindre off. Let's turn it on.
This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled, to move this container.
What's inside the container?
Who can say? All you know is, it's special.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus. He looks at the crane. Except for seeing the crane in action, which, I admit, was satisfying. Let's leave. Looks like I can. If you ever see something in yellow, that means it's your perception that's allowing you to see this. Nice. Here's a bubble. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Volson. Cargo container door. Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Kim, I think there's something about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are millions of containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane. I don't know, Kim. It just feels special. Maybe there's contraband in there. You're right. It's probably nothing.
Nah, dude, it just feels special. It's a cargo container, detective. Just like all the others. Doesn't even look at it. We're not here to interact with containers. We're here to get the body down from the tree. I'ma knock on the door. Ow! No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container. Can I open it? You attempt to turn the handle to no avail. The door seemed to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. Okay, well, let's just leave then. Fine. I guess I won't get inside the container, Mom. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. That was some good mac and cheese. This speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. Ooh. It is gray. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. No, I can't open it. Unless... Ooh, picture. A black and white photo of a couple posing in front of a Ferris wheel. The girl is young and pretty. The man clad in fancy uniform is smiling. On the back, a very steady hand has written the words, Revachol Fair, summer of 91. Okay. So, Pribar. And now it's available. Haha! Ooh, gloves. Let's see. Half-Light. Well, this is interfacing, and this is Half-Life. What do they say? For ultimate performance efficiency, these Fallen Ultra series gloves come fingerless, and with the grippy padding covering the palms, making these ideal for quadruple movement, or for lifting cargo. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Unfiltered contact. Ooh. Well, I have no need for it. Neither or. Let's keep our gardening gloves. Ooh, coins. Industrial sized thermos smells like burnt coffee. Well, there was coffee in the office. More money. Bubble and a person. Banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. Container, container, container.
I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
The accent is so thick it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Mundi.
Container, used to be well pained. Container, now belongs to Evrout.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you.
Hi!
Evrout, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there, how can I help you, mister?
The look in his eyes is in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason.
I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face.
No, of course not. Actually, I am. Yes.
I don't even know what a scab is.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. And folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for your answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing time, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mom had to leave my dad when... fuck. Mom had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with those containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them, the containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind you. Let's see. Oh, this is easy logic.
What's going on here?
And I fucked up.
Everything is so pretty in red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, red is so much prettier than drabble green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Leo looks around merrily. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they're replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So, no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. He chuckles. Mr. Everett is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. He pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Everett sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more.
What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Make gravel voice.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
But what did they actually do? Really? Did they kill someone?
What did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know.
Another chuckle.
I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Same. Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hardies. He looks to you for assistance.
Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Or...
Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into.
Honestly, I want to hear about Leo's fight.
I remember I was the runt of the class. He laughs merrily. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his buddies always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head.
He chuckles again.
Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are really nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure he'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here.
The little guy starts coughing. You're never getting anything useful out of him. It's good enough you found out Everett has a brother called Edgar, and he helped Leo. Oh. Okay. I guess. So, do I stop?
No, I keep talking.
Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
He chuckles.
Actually, Miss Buford is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A good-hearted chuckle again. Who is this Miss Buford? The lieutenant looks up at Leo.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those dokes and sucre candy bars me missus like so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done, and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Stay on this Miss Buford topic. Hold on. Who's this Miss Buford you mentioned?
Yeah, no one cares about that other stuff. Oh, Lizzie? She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and liarly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
He goes on. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. His blue, blue eyes.
I think you're doing a great...
Ah! Don't fall, microphone. I kind of need you. Kind of need you a lot. Ah, I think I chipped my nail a little bit. Stop paying attention to stupid things.
But I want to pay attention to stupid things.
Stop it.
I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would be totally falling apart if you didn't shine the boss man's shoes, Leo.
Ah, you're doing a great job, mate.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Give it up, Leo.
Lieutenant smiles at the little man.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
He didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here, but you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot to Martinet, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, he replies sadly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
Little guy chuckles merrily.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy.
He shakes his head with a wide smile.
I feel like I could take on Mr. Ronaldo's board dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking the soup to men? Is it for the striking?
Yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling? Something is off about this borscht. I'm gonna go look into it.
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grab.
Yeah, something is off here. I'm gonna be taken into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure.
Little guy nods.
You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along. What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one?
He looks at the container.
That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you. I'm looking for the leader of the Dog Walkers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs and continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
He returns to his work.
Container, turn nice and red.
Okay, well, we kind of learned absolutely nothing, but we have a new special task to figure out this borscht. Honestly, I've actually never had to deal with this before.
Soon, oh soon, the green is gone and everything is red.
But, we know to go in here, which we probably would have done anyway, to find Everett. But we know it's going to be Everett and not Edgar. Fair enough.
Here's a bubble.
The coffee in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. I don't like coffee. A stair made of pallets leading up. Coffee is just Just a no. It'd probably be bad for me. A taxidermy fish that tells time. Well, hello, fat man. Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up at you from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
With a mixture of expectation and impatience. Well bottled. Are you in charge of the dock workers? I always have it, but then it's gone. Damn it. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsarani. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to the tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
Everard Clare, head of the Dubois Elysium here in Los Angeles.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Whoops. He's a fat ass.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Lieutenant nods at you, down the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure. Well, yeah, just seat.
Mr. Dubois, I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back?
So tell me, how can the head of the Dubargers Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
I don't know. How can you help? Ow. Pain threshold.
The chair you're sitting in has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garget. Some people know that.
Yeah.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
Should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
25 real? But, like, my bill is like 100 real. And don't I want to not be in debt to this guy? Isn't that, like, a bad thing or something? Well, before that.
Wait, you know God?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man. A real piece of work.
Oh, with a grin, he points to the check again. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
I feel like I don't want to take it. I refuse. Let's see. But do I be nice about it? Or do I be an asshole? You know what? I'll be nice.
Keep it. I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
Yeah.
Let me assure you, union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun. You lost
Oh. His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun. Lost gun. Lost gun. Ah, my morale! Half-life. Oh. Oh, half-light.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two ways escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gone. How do you know about my lost gun? I'm not worried. I got this. I'd appreciate any help you could provide. No, how the fuck do you know?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be.
Who the fuck is Harry?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun.
Beep.
Local children
Beep.
are out playing with
Beep.
it right now,
Sorry.
pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be.
I have a feeling everything's not going to be alright.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Kim.
Or we could try not to panic. But the chair is kind of killing us. You know what? Let's try something. Let's go into composure. Right, that's what it is. That's composure. Let's put a point into it. Right. Now, it's a 58% chance instead of a 2% chance, because this fucking chair is killing me. Do I turn to Kim? No. We got this. Don't panic.
Yes. Who does this guy think you are? Rooney the rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun, or unpaid bill, or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him.
Wait, that's it? That's my point of pride here. Sink deep into the folding chair, smile and cross your hands behind your back. No, seriously, that's my point of pride?
Fuck yeah! Remember when you tried the expression on that little minx in the silver jumpsuit? That was you.
Give him the expression. Click, click. Fuck yeah. The fat man seems to be enjoying your rigor mortis grin. He shoots one just like it right back at you.
Good. Now, lean in with some corruption. Listen, Everett, pal. We both know what makes the wheels of the world turn.
That we do. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters.
This fighter could have used a more comfortable chair. Nice bit with the chair, by the way. A good way to keep your guests on edge.
No. We play into him.
Why thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
That's it. Now, kick back and add a final flourish for dignity. Thank you for your hospitality. Feel free to visit me down at the station anytime. This is a worm's lair, and we both know I'm here to help grow your horde. I'm not saying I'm corrupt. I'm rational.
Yeah, we rational.
You're a reasonable man, Harry. I like that young woman. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everard Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
Turner looks quite fed up with this situation.
That's fine. Somewhere you managed to get yourself out of this one.
Like, somehow.
Now quick, keep the momentum up. Ask questions.
Questions will show him who's boss.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, he says almost gently. Honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man at your age. Say nothing.
A man at my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. My body's gonna break down any moment now. Probably push it to the limit. Enough wackiness. let's get back to business. Nah, mate, you're talking shit. You're talking shit about me.
He inspects you over the rim of his glasses. You did look like you were gonna collapse and die when I told you about your lost gun. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course, let us dispatch with the formalities. You called me Everett, I called you Harry. That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So, that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? He shrugs with an amazed expression. What are the odds of that?
I think that the odds of that are very low. It's true. My memory's a bit hazy. My memory's fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. He pats the brown folder in front of him. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder. Is that a euphemism for your dick? Because if so, please keep it away from me. I don't need that fucking walrus meat coming anywhere near me.
It's just the brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents? Lieutenant expects Everett over his spectacles. Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? His eyes never leave yours. Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. Let's see. Well, let's see. I have a 42% chance because I read shipping folders before.
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. He glances at the folder. Harry Dubois. You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange. Well, if my Inland Empire says it, you know. But I'm still trying to find my name, though, because that's what my conceptualization told me. Huh. Well, I'm going to go with my Inland Empire here.
I feel like a Dubois, but not quite like a Harry. Something longer.
Sure, okay. You're Harold Harmon Haroldamus. But that's not what the record says. The record says Harry Dubois. He taps on the folder. A real man's name. Lieutenant covers his face and sighs audibly. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. He frowns at the lieutenant. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
I said I don't have a memory loss. Aren't you listening to me, you fat bastard? Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. He nods. Your precinct is the 41st, and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife? Kids? Or a dog? Maybe a puppy? Like a pet behind the ear, and he has that derpy little smile on his face. What was I talking about?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
You're right. I don't. I think I do. I'll be a wonderful father. Never mind the family.
This man is playing tricks with me. He's going to try to agree with me either way. So, never mind the family, bitch. Family, Harry. He glances lovingly at the framed photo in front of him. Is the most important thing in the world.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop. You're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
That's what I like about you, Everett. You get me. No, 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 no. I'm definitely not a star.
Yes, I am a star. This man gets me. He gets me. He gets me. Of course I do, Harry. He smiles a sly smile. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois. The giant neon sign reading Harry Dubois hanging from the convulsing crane can be seen all the way to Jamrock. Somewhere in Morova, a beautiful woman sees the bright glow on the horizon and says to herself, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have left him." This is a weird bug. It kind of happens when you enter things. Yeah, it goes away.
Where did you get that folder from?
This... He closes the folder. My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry. I find that very suspicious. May I have a look? I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. He turns back to you. Ugh. Jeez. Man, talking like that really gets the burps going. Please, continue, Harry. Now it's a 58% because Kim suspects something. Let's give it a go. Hey, that's what we like to see. As you look at the folder, Avrot covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real Elysium folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an Elysium folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me, he says, grinning. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them. He got the name for the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinet. Yes, Mr. Kim Kara... What the fuck came out of my mouth? Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau, like I said. He looks annoyed. Now I'm actually a very busy man, so is there anything else I can do for you, Harry? That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So, the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Could you help me get a dead body down from the tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria. Oh my, he smiles pleasantly. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter? Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would be benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yeah, the belt thing.
Say nothing.
You're a community leader. Help your community out. No, yeah, the belt thing. That makes total sense. I'll go with it.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. He licks his fat lips and smiles. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right and then clicks a button. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science. He hangs up and turns back to you. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He turns back to you. He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
Let's talk about my lost gun, shall we? You know what? No. We don't need the gun. Who cares?
Or should we? I wonder, do we go in to find the gun, or do we not? Because I could really use my gun. That'll be helpful to have. I mean, yeah, I think we need to talk about my gun.
Yes, your lost gun. His face turned serious. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. He winks at you. It's just a matter of time and effort. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. You might even be holding your gun hostage. Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back?
Am I a dirty cop? I mean, the composure thing, I was just playing it up for him. But, I don't want to be a dirty cop. I didn't take the money. Maybe if I took the money, I'd help him with this. But nah. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. Tally-ho. Harry. I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. His tone is suddenly very serious. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry!
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well. The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact that you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. He claps his hands together. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition in our hands.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. He nods. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand. You need to interview me.
I sense this but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good, Dennis says with a slow nod. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me.
Suddenly he slaps himself on the forehead.
You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life. You've heard wrong, Everett. Everett, we're not. Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines?
Is it true?
I'm not sure I understand. He looks at the union boss. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now, I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. He slams his fist together. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. Turns back to you. So, what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud, blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. He moves his glasses and rubs his nose. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
He puts his glasses back on.
I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, he sinks deeper into the chair. I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Montenay.
Damn it, fine. I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder. No, I can't accept this thing.
Well, we haven't really explored any of our other options, so I don't really think, like, we need to go in on this. Like, I don't think it's important. Like, I don't feel like helping this man right now. He helped us, and that's it. No quid pro quo, just give me what I want, and goodbye. So, I can't accept this. Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even ever worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder. Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. He winks at you. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too. Lieutenant says, yes, we both understand what you meant. This may be the only way he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
I'm looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. He reconsiders. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier. He sincerely has no idea what you are talking about. He doesn't care either.
What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Cavolton crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch, he says with the fondest of smiles. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you. Smooth-talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it. What? You want me to try convincing a container? Okay, sure.
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. He leans, reaches into his drawer, and pulls out a plastic card. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. Oh, I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out. Great. We don't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography. Nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bye, badass, on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know, beneath it is just a heartbreak, pulmonary tract infection,
atherosclerotic disease? Okay.
This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvented as the world's first celebrity police officer.
Fuck it. Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Yeah, damn right it's on. We have a new thought. Some kind of superstar. Now, -2 to logic, because it still seems unlikely. But hear me out. Will be a superstar. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a Leon-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume Le Million. I think it's Guillaume Le Million. I think it's Guillaume Le Million. It's supposed to rhyme. Or you're not saying it right. Or Davy Dewis. No. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Internalize. Because we are a superstar. Gods damn it. And you know what superstars do? They go talking to trash containers. Sure. But it wants me to go talk to a fucking trash container, so fuck it. I mean, it's not a trash container. It's just a container, but whatever.
Excuse me, container. Would you open up for me, please?
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. What? Okay. Wow. It's a 3% chance, so persuade the door to open. There's a 3% chance to open this door. I mean, have you ever talked to a door and made it open? Fuck it. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option. Yeah. Why am I?
Why are you what? Why are you what? Lieutenant looks startled.
Anything at all. Never mind. Yeah, anything at all.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours. Why in the hell? Okay, I have no idea why, but that's the thing, and nothing happened. So, it's raining now. First it snowed, then it rained, all in a matter of like 2 hours. The weather in Martinez is insane. Like, ugh. Well, let's go talk to this John Luke man. Apparently he should be not hard to miss. Equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, and sell them at Freet. With 3 T's. Oh, well, where do I find a plastic bag? Oh, notice, in case of a strike, press button behind guard. Okay. Well, there's a man there. Also a woman here. Measurehead. Okay. Well, Measurehead sounds muscly, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, this guy has to be it. Hello.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
The fuck?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the giant's side agrees. Don't say anything. Size him up first. No? What? Why? What? Whatever.
What do you mean? My body betrays my degeneracy?
Oh, that was a weird way to say it.
My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police, and I have police business with you.
Yeah, it kind of is.
That is precisely the negligence led you to succumb to Bangu.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Bangu emerges from the throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Well, you know, that seems to be a her problem, because she's smoking. And, you know, smoking is also bad for you. So, checkmate, bitch. What the fuck is Al Ghul, though?
Wait. Al Ghul?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
But what is Al Ghul?
Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran person, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
You mean alcohol?
Correct. A small skull sound.
He nods approvingly.
I don't have a problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends. And we had a pretty fucked up weekend. Kim, is it really so bad? Oh shit.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach. It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
You're right. I'm a servant of Al Ghul. I still need you to respect the law.
No, you don't. You need to get another deal. Occidental Upload Group B4 is done in order around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is reigning.
What the fuck? I thought there was gonna be no race shit. Everard, you lied to me, you son of a bitch. Show him the ham still got it.
Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. I am the police, and I need you to comply now. The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please. No, we still got it. Hooray for the ham sandwich race.
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich. How far the Occidental Upload Group has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser culture, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
You're right about all this. Now I just need you to cooperate with me as a police officer. The situation is serious. Your people have probably killed a man.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Similar Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum.
Uh-huh.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved well. Inside, we will stalk the odds to homosexuality, art, and your microcephalic color.
Wow. Let's get into that a little bit later. No one's going to buy that. I just stole it because I felt like it. First off,
Isn't Everett the Union boss white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. He turns his eye towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you.
There must be some friction here. He's keeping it hidden. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry, of course. I understand now. Deeper.
Nah, let's... Fuck this guy. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital. Something this naivistic communist never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. No, I'm all about individualism. That's how I roll.
Yeah, I like being an individual. Hell yeah. But enough of this. This is all pointless. I don't give a shit. Looks at the harbor motionless. Tattoos on his face like a web of stone.
Remember I told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So, it was you. So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in the display of athletic prowess to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But, while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the breach. That someone needs to be you. He turned to the lieutenant. Both of you. That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union side. I mean, it's not like the lieutenant's gonna let me shoot at the belt again. It'd be nice, but he's not gonna let me. So it's like, what the hell else am I supposed to do? I don't have any other way to do it, so...
Okay then.
Wait. Babe, see that they stay here the whole time. I move aside. The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves. She turns to you.
So, you guys are like cops or something.
Why are you with Measurehead? Yeah, we're the law around here. Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. Why are you with Measurehead? I can see him in the background. He's kind of an asshole.
Look at him. He's craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power.
The woman twirls her hair.
I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? The lieutenant looks toward the yard. That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I don't. I've seen enough of that dead body already.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! A loud voice booms in from below. Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs. Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale? And who are you? The lieutenant fires back. What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
I'll work with whoever I want. Yes, I am an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get. That's none of your business.
I work with whoever I want. A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Montanez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him, at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him. Oh man, he's so tough. It's gotta be like so uncomfortable to walk like that. Constantly having a back straight like, The corpse has been removed from the tree. He brushes wooden flakes off his hands. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with race victory today.
There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order. Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see. What is this? Fuck no. I'm leaving. And I'm also gonna call the episode there. But, so thanks for watching. And if you don't want to hear me spiel for a few minutes about just what's wrong with what Measurehead is saying, then have a good day to you, sir. Or madam, whatever. And I'll see you in the next episode. But if you do want to hear me spiel for a few minutes, just some things that are kind of wrong with that line of reasoning. It doesn't matter what your race is. It really doesn't. The only thing that matters is where you grow up. Well, yes, in a way, certain races that have had advantages due to geological locations, allowing them to advance through scientific discoveries, can do a lot. Anyone born in any... If you're born in a certain country and you live under that country, you are going to be growing up by that country's society, its rules, its state of mind, its culture. And your race becomes, meaningless. A white kid can grow up in a black neighborhood, and he'll be a part of black culture and not white culture, and the same thing can go for a black kid. The same thing can go for a Hispanic kid growing up in a Japanese culture, or a Chinese kid growing up in an African culture. It doesn't really matter. Your race isn't going to play any part of it. And cultures are not race exclusive. Anyone can be a part of a culture. It doesn't matter. As long as you appreciate where that culture comes from, it's all okay. So it's just stupid, and inviting people to a great race war, not the smartest thing to do. Causing, if you're really a better race, and you can do a lot more, which would include a scientific advancement, you don't need to bring a world war to the forefront. You, through your clearly superior intellect, should already be able to dominate. And if you're not dominating, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with race and just everything to do with, you don't have resources and others do. But clearly, in a capitalist society, which this society does have capitalism, you can buy the things that you need that would allow you to cause your great race war. If you're not, you can purchase all the things that you need to become a more advanced society. And if you can't do that, then clearly you're also just a terrible person by your own statements and measurements, Measurehead. But no, the race shit, it's I don't like his character, obviously. It's very, very much an aggravating character. You never... jeez. He's fun to listen to, though. Very fun to listen to. Just in the cadence and the tone. But his actual words are just... fucking... Anyone can get drunk. Your race has nothing to do with it. Anyone can do blah, 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 blah. Just... remember, just treat people like an individual and don't treat them like they're a part of this huge web that is going to dictate everything about them. It's rude to not only them, but it's also rude to yourself. Because they could have been a good friend, but you had to be an asshole about it. So anyway, that's my spiel. If you listen to it, I don't know, comment in the comment something, anything about Measurehead. What do you think of Measurehead? And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.